What's up, boys? It's your boy again with another, apparently another deck profile video. So let me pour a drink for myself first before I do this deck profile video. So a bit of energy drink. I'm not sponsored, so I'm not telling what brand this is. Just a good red drink, strawberry flavoured, I think. Yeah. So read it in the title, Claret Sword Dragon. Why now? Why I'm releasing a deck profile video about Claret Sword? Nothing, no particular reason. I'm just ordered to sell it. So I'm about to sell this before I post it in sale groups in within our country, Philippines. So as per usual, why not make a content out of it? So don't expect it to be complete. Though I will suggest what I think could be in this deck. So let me sip first. Then we'll move straight into the deck. So it won't be a long ass deck profile, since you guys probably know what a Claret Sword should have. I just made a deck out of the cards that was sent to me by one of my suppliers in order to sell all of these easier, dispose them easier, and made them into a deck. So of course we're running 4 Claret Sword Dragon. It's a standing Shadow Paladin by binding 7 grade 1s in your drop. And it has an all-play skill that actually allows you, I think, to mill top 3. Yeah, for every grade 1 that was milled in that skill, Claret gains plus 10,000 power. So that's pretty much it. For of that, for that boy. Let me move all of these markers. Then sub G3, I was planning on buying Danger Lunch, but I don't know. I don't have much money. I don't want to spend anymore since I'm saving up for over this or D series. So I'm running 2 Shadow Blaze Dragon. So it allows me to call, look at the top 2 cards from the top of my deck, then call up to 2 cards from among them to R as rest, and put the rest into your drop zone. So the main reason why I'm running this is if I look into the top two cards of my deck and they're both grade 1s and I don't really need them in my field, I can probably speed up the process of having 7 grade 1s in my drop in order to restand that Claret Sword. So 2 Shadow Blaze Dragon. Moving on, grade 2s. We have Dark Pride. You already know its skill. On place plus 5k. Put top 3 cards from deck into your drop. So mill 3. If a grade 1 was put by its skill, counter plus 1, you get to draw. So 4 copies. And then Morion Spear. So quite the normal build, if I may say. I don't really know what the normal build is. Morion Spear is a axe skill. Soul plus 1, discard card from your hand, then draw a card. I think if you discarded a grade 1, it gets plus 10,000 instead of plus 5,000 only. So that's really the main point of using its skill of discarding, is pretty much to pile up grade 1s in your drop for the Claret Sword skill. Then final grade 2 in this build is, in order for me to have a counter charged SK skill. So we have, what I call this? Curse Lancer. You don't know skill, it's a counter charging unit. You need to call it into a circle with a rear guard in it. It only counter charges if you have no face-up cards in your damage zone. So 3 copies, because I only have 3 copies left in my stash of rares and commons. Then finally, to the grade 1s, we have Blue Espada. It searches, top 3 searches either, reveal up to 1 Claret or Morion Spear. Add one of those to your hand, then put the rest into your drop. If your drop zone has 5 or more grade 1s, it gets plus 10,000 power. That's the skill of Blue Espada. Next, grade 1. I think this is the most staple in all Shadow Paladin V decks. The main, so you rest this card while it's in the rear. Search your deck for up to 1 card with 5,000 power. Call it as... yeah, call it to an open R. Shuffle your deck. You get to use the main skill once a turn. Oh, I think, yeah. Same card name, once a turn. Then I have 4 dead armor. I think it's to have double guarding for Claret, I think. So its skill is when your unit attacks, soul +1, retard this unit. So it pretty much complements with the purpose of having 7 grade 1s in a drop. And another battle, when your opponent would call cards from his or her hand to guard the circle, he or she must call 2 or more at the same time. So that's pretty much it. That's the purpose of dead armor. I think I'll cut the video after the build. So as I've told you, this is an incomplete deck. So I'm running something that I found in my stash. What do they call this? End the Fort. So End the Fort becomes an 18k grade 1. 18k? Yeah, 28k grade 1. If your opponent's damage zone has 5 cards. So it's a 28k grade 1. In the rearguard circle. So I have 4 copies of it. And finally, for the triggers, as usual, 4 heals, 4 PG sentinels, draw sentinels, draw perfect guards, then 2 extra draws, 4 basic crits, then 2 extra crits. Good lord. And we have the starter. I don't know. Yeah, I have quick shield for this deck that I'm about to post as for sale. That's pretty much the list that I have right now. Though I'll flash to the screen the grade 3 that I was planning to buy in order to make this deck a bit more complete, but I didn't have enough cash, and I'm planning to save. I'm saving for over this. So yeah, so I'm planning to have Danger Lunch, but Pandemic, it's really hard to find cards singles unless you want to burn money by buying singles, then covering for shipping fee. Then the card that I bought is probably cheaper than the shipping fee, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. And the grade 1s, you might probably want to run Bronwyn, so I'll flash that card. Bronwyn is the generic grade researcher for you to secure having a Claret into your hand, and it's also a grade 1, and it filters out since once you added a grade 3 by its skill, you get to discard 1 card to your hand. You're probably gonna discard grade 1 in order to have 7 grade 1s in your drop for your Claret skill. So what else? I think there's a promo card. I don't know the name, but I'll search it later while I'm editing. So I'm gonna flash it in the screen. This is a Jap promo, I think. It's when it's retired, I think, or was it in the drop? You get, I think when it's in the drop, it's counted as 7 grade 1s. I'll probably put a subtitle if I'm wrong with what I'm telling you guys. So I think yeah, no, it's not I think. It's an actual fact. There's a grade 1 support card for Claret, not released in English format yet, that enables you to bind that 1 single card as a pay cost for Claret. I think it's counted as 7 grade 1s in a drop. So that's pretty much it for the deck list. What awaits for future uploads? I already have start decks pre-ordered, so that's pretty much it, the same story. I have reserved a box of the booster 1. We still have, I think I have deliveries of other decks that people want me to sell for them, so I'll probably make content out of those. So that's what you can pretty much expect for future uploads for this channel. So since you've already Forgive me if I'm stuttering. It's around 12 midnight, I think, and I'm pretty tired of stuff. So many stuff that I've been doing, academics. So that's pretty much it. If you already reached this part of the video, help up a bro. Subscribe. Leave a like if you want. Share this video if you want. It really helps a lot if you share it because more viewers for me, more chance of exposure. Hit that bell button if you want to be notified for future uploads. And that's pretty much it. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.